Unit 14. News Watch. Student designs avocado substitute. Avocados are a delicious and highly sought-after fruit. However, growing them is water-intensive, and shipping them to the four corners of the world is environmentally destructive. Luckily for avocado lovers in the UK, Arina Shokohi has come up with an alternative. She created Ecovado for the final project of her master's degree from the University of the Arts London's Design College, Central St. Martin's. The rich and nutty flavor of the avocado's pale green flesh was Shokohi's starting point. She worked with Jack Wallman, a food scientist at the University of Nottingham, to analyze the fruit's composition. Wallman also helped Shokohi figure out how to find suitable ingredients to include in her substitute. She settled on broad beans, hazelnuts, apples, and canola oil, choosing them not only for their flavor and texture, but also for their local availability. This makes the Ecovado even more sustainable. As an added bonus, the wax skin of the fruit can even be melted down to form a candle.
Singapore puts its own twist on urban farming. In the concrete jungle of Singapore, plants have begun to sprout in peculiar places. Land comes at a premium in Singapore, where 5.5 million people live on less than 730 square kilometers. Since 2020, about a dozen rooftop plots have been leased to farmers. These unusual agricultural developments are supported by the government, which wants to increase domestic food production to 30% by 2030. Planting on parking lot rooftops is thus a space-efficient way of meeting the government's goal. Since this endeavor began in the midst of 2020's pandemic, it's unsurprising that it's had a bit of a slow start. Even removing COVID-19 from the equation, farming is an expensive business. The current rooftop farmers receive subsidies from the government. However, some farms are showing impressive yields already. One farm reports up to 400 kilograms of produce on some days, depending on the crop being harvested. Realistically, though, if Singapore intends to meet its goal, it will need innovations, not just funding for more rooftop farms.